Welcome to Keep Trekking. This is a very special day and a very special weekend for us.
Yes.
Today we're on a massive road trip. Today we are in, or just about to be,
Scotland.
Bonnie, Scotland. Bring it on. Let's have a flags. Right, this weekend, this is a big trip. Can't wait for this one.
Absolutely.
We're on our way up to Caridon, where we're going to start the Antonine Wall trek, which is 37 mile in 2 days across the central belt of Scotland. Cannot wait for this one. We've got a friend with us, but he's sat in the car. He doesn't really want to be on it, but I'm sure he might be persuaded as we're going on. So let's get up to Scotland, cross this border, and let's get up to Caridon. Catch it in a bit. So here we are in Bowness, waiting to start as a 37 mile trip across the central belt of Scotland. The banks of the River Forth at the back of me. Got me wee pebble.
Let's go.
Let's set off and let's track. Let's go for it. So, since we've come across this wee monument, we're going to call this the official start to the walk. There's a wee monument at the back of us, but the next place we shall be coming to is called Bridgeness. Catch you further on the trail. So we've come to the first sculpture or monument on this trail. It says Kinneil Estate, so it's his first place of call. That's actually based on a monument or an artifact that was found on the wall. It's an horse harness, which is out there. We pause and read it. So we're coming up to a fortlet at some point as well, so you can see. There you go, Kinneil, that's the first marker. And here, Antonine Wall, as you can see we are. We're following down that path now into Kinneil Estate itself. So let's see what there is at the end of here. One very derelict Kinneil house. The lands was gifted to Walter Fitz Allen, I think it is, by Robert the Bruce. One impressive house, but completely derelict. Finally on the Antonine wall. I'll let you read that. There's also an heritage trail if anybody wants to do it. It's quite good. We're heading that way. One massive plant. That's Grangemouth oil refinery. That's huge. Absolutely huge. Right on the end of the River Forth there. See the hills in the background? Absolutely stunning. I'm not so sure about that. Hey guys,
Hi.
6 mile in nearly. Doing well.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Beautiful weather, beautiful country.
To say it was supposed to be raining today. At the moment it's absolutely stunning, but there is a saying in Scotland, don't like the weather, wait 15 minutes.
Very true one.
Very true. So we're going to get to the next village town, somewhere like that, and get some scran and a drink.
Sure.
And get these packs off for 10 minutes or 15, 20 minutes. So let's crack on and catch you in a bit. So we're just at Falkirk at the moment.
Yep.
Whew, about 10 mile in, is it? Just over 10 miles, something like that. We're at Calendar Park. And at the back of me is the first signs of the Antonine Wall, really.
Yeah.
It was built in 142 AD by the Emperor Antoninus Pius. I'm just reading off of one of these notification boards. About 12 feet wide. And how many deep? 10 feet deep.
Yeah.
But
The Calendar House, which is behind us, was fortified for the Jacobite Rebellion.
wow,
1715. So there you go.
I don't know if you can see it, that's the house down there. That's Calendar House. So yeah, here we go. So at the back of us, just the other side of here, if I can show it in a second, be able to see it better in a minute, is the actual ditch where the wall was originally. Most of this walk at the moment is being roads,
Yeah.
and through little villages and towns. But I'm just going to show you, when we get a bit further on, I'm going to show you now, actually, the ditch that it follows. Down there you see that. Might not be very clear. Let me flip you around. Don't know if you can really see that, but that you can see the ditch on that side. And it follows on further up through the park. But that runs all the way on where the trees are and through. But yeah, that's the first bit of the Antonine Wall really we've seen so far. As you can possibly see, that is a more clear version of it. It's more open, more clear. You see that's definitely part of the old ditch, the Vallon. Lovely. Then you've got these outer town houses built on the side. Lovely jubbly. The Falkirk wheel just starting to move round. It was built in 2002 for the canal project. It's very slowly going around. What it does is you've got your canal top up there that comes through a tunnel that brings your canal barge onto the top, and then you've got one that's going up from bottom. And because it's such a steep climb, one canal barge goes up, the other one comes down, and they just swap places. And when the one that's from bottom gets to the top, it just rides across that canal. Amazing engineering feat, to be fair. Absolutely amazing. Fantastic.
We're here at Roughcastle Fort, which is part of the defences of the Antonine Wall. Not much here, obviously, because it was wooden, and over time it's obviously rotted away or been cleared away.
This is apparently, though, it's one of the best stretches of the wall remaining. Or should I say, it wasn't really a wall, to be fair. It was stone foundations, earthworks and wooden palisades, to be quite honest with you. It wasn't like Adrian's wall, which was a solid 15, 16 foot high stone with mile castles and proper forts. This is probably one of the smallest forts in the northern frontier. Now I'm going to spin the camera around so you can see what's remaining and see if you can work out the foundations and the layout of the place. There is stones all over the place, but obviously we're running late. To be honest, I can understand why nobody's done this or recorded it, because it's not the best. We've struggled to get this far. The signage, we've just really had to make our own way across. You're following the John Moore way quite a bit. Now I'm going to spin the camera around and let you have a look. Right, that's obviously the ditch at the bottom, which runs across. As you can see, it gets wider as you get further up. You see, it's a lot of landmarks where, you know, foundations and things where the fort used to be. Now we're following this path. It's part of the John Moore way, like I said. But that is what used to be the wall foundations that run across the middle, run in that direction. There's a bit more further up, so I'll bring you further up. So where we're standing at the moment is the main entrance to the fort, which would have been bang in front of me, and then just on to the right would have been the headquarters. And this was the south gate. Oh, it's the main gate, sorry. And then you've got obviously more to see further up here. It's absolutely shocking, the weather now up here, as you expect it's going to be. So we're going to move on and carry on and get a bit further on. Long day. Long day. Well, we've done about 23, 24 miles. About 4 miles to go, but we're losing light. We're absolutely on his ass.
And we're hungry.
And we're hungry, we need food.
Very hungry.
So what we're going to do, there's a petrol station not far from here. We're going to get there, ring for a taxi.
We're 5 miles over the targeted mileage.
We've done 25, we were only supposed to be 19 points something, so 23, sorry. So we're all shattered. So what we're going to do is get a taxi to Diggs tonight, and then resume tomorrow. So come on in.
Morning.
This is welcome to day 2 of the so-called Antonine Wall Walk.
Yeah.
We're going to use that very, very loosely, I think.
Yeah.
I think what we're going to call this is just basically coast to coast trek across Central Belt of Scotland, because if anybody ever wants to do the Antonine Wall, I would seriously do some research.
Yeah.
Because it's practically impossible to follow.
It is.
It really is. The signposting,
the signs are terrible.
Everything's just not good at all. So we've got 19 miles to do today. It was supposed to be 18 and a half. Yesterday was supposed to be 18 and a half because it was a 37-mile trek. We did 25.166 or something stupid yesterday. We were absolutely dead on his arse. And today we've got 19. So we're going to be probably dead on his arse again, but at least we've got a day to recover. So we're going to get off, we're going to get some scran, we're going to go out for some breakfast, aren't we? And then we're going to start trekking, so we'll catch you up later on trail. See you in a bit, guys.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Morning folks, we've just arrived at a very famous landmark in Scotland called the Martyr's Stone. A guy called John Warry and a guy called James Smith were dragged here in chains all the way from Glasgow, and this is where they were laid to death for their religious beliefs in Covenanter movement. Created a lot of conflict in Scotland, this. There's no doubt it was thanks to people like this who were willing to die for what they believed in. It's definitely a trend of Scottish politics, shall we say, down the years.
Sharp right towards Torrance.
Well, got 9 miles to go. Just approaching Milguy, or not far off. Well, Balmore. It's not a great deal to see, it's mainly road walking on this one. I've got 2 blisters on my big, my balls on my feet. I don't know how you're feeling, your thighs into it. Road walking is not the best thing to be doing. We're miles away from where the Antonine wall was, or not miles away, but far enough. Like I said, we just changed this trek to Scotland's coast to coast. And that's a massive achievement because originally we were going to do 37 mile, and this is going to be 40 odd. So, I'll catch you further up trail. Far to go now to the final destination. We're coming to the nearly to Clyde Bank.
Oh, hi.
Not far off Clyde Bank. We're getting there. Definitely not far to go. This has been seriously hard today on this tarmac and concrete. It's not good for your legs. All 3 of us are absolutely worn out through it. Poor Steve's struggling, my feet. Phil's it. You're struggling.
I'm nailing it.
He's
Nailing it.
He's struggling,
I'm in
man.
bloody agony.
He's in agony. So just entering Clyde Bank in a few minutes. Catch you further up trail. Nearly there. We've made it. West Park Hotel. This is our destination for tonight. Well, our digs anyway. We're at Dumbartonshire. Oh, this is Clyde Bank.
Hi guys.
We're all freshened up.
Yep.
I'm in a pint. Waiting for some food. No. Would you do that trail again? No, no. It was a nice walk across Scotland's central belt. It was okay.
First day we're better than the second.
I agree. Just let me get my finger out because I'm actually hand-holding it now, not hanging my stick. But I also dropped a clanger. The pebble I had. We got to the shore. He did a new video, I threw it in, finished that, came back to the hotel, we just saw the videos coming into the hotel, checked the videos out,
Not recorded.
I forgot to press record. I'm not repeating it, so believe me, the stone is in the bottom of the pebble, in the bottom of the Clyde. So, job completed. 43 miles. It's supposed to be 37 miles, but it ended up being 43 miles. Time we finished.
Yeah.
But we loved it.
We did.
It's something that we've wanted to do for a while. We've done it. So we're getting the video here. Well, we're going to have a pint.
Yeah, there's something to
wait,
eat.
there's food. Steve's chilling in his room. I think he's absolutely exhausted, poor lad.
Yeah.
So he's chilling. He's pulled his calf. He's probably resting. We're in this video here, so thanks you for watching. Thanks for coming on this special journey with us.
And thanks for all your support.
Yeah, without you guys, it wouldn't really be worth doing with it.
Yeah.
So, till next time, yeah,
For that. Keep tracking.
track it on.